Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at another Source Engine mod. This is Water, a game by the Half-Life Short Stories team, which might sound a little promising until you realize that this is the same team that made Last Zombie, an awful artsy sort of black and white game where you walked around as a headcrab zombie, asking people if they spoke German. It was pretty much one of the worst things that I've ever had to play, and this is by the same team, so let's see if this is equally as awful as them. This is a game about playing as a mermaid. I'm not sure why they have to give us this random blurb. I just want to start a new game. Now, unlike Last Zombie, this does actually sound a lot more like a real game, seeing as it's supposed to be a third-person puzzle game. There's the team. A magical mermaid adventure.
Stories tell that before our time, three sisters walked the earth. Fire, greatest in power. Air, the eldest and wisest. And playful water, the youngest.
From the quality of this voice work, it kind of sounds like we're listening to this in a lecture hall.
They forged life.
From like really far away.
Not to meddle with life, but rather let it choose its own path. Fire did not care much for life, favouring solitude in the sky. However, water could not resist this great playground, and she swam the ocean. And the myth of her was created on the lips of all who lived there. Some even believed that she had created us, the fish people, and so we passed our dead to her as a gift. And soon, she forgot a time when she had been hungry. The elder sisters, who had decided not to play with life, still influenced us. From fire radiating in the skies came warmth and strength, and from air echoing in the ether, we learned to breathe above the oceans. And, as time passed, we evolved, we spoke, we built, and we learned how to create fire. And, ultimately, she too came to walk among us.
Fire, walk with me? Anyone?
This was a new world to Water's sister, who had been living alone in the sky.
And she appeared as a giant devil monster that walked among us.
She grew curious of the fish people who had invited her to their world. And we saw in her a new goddess, perhaps stronger and wiser.
And thus we named her Din.
And one day Water noticed that there was no longer anything for her to eat. She was forced to leave her home, travel back to the fish people, and influence their dreams once again.
They stopped feeding me their dead corpses. Alright, so here we are as Water. Kind of a horrifying looking mermaid. A few too many things sticking off. Also, we can pretty much turn on a dime. A little bit shaky. You know, she's not used to so much moving around on her own. This reminds me a little bit of... what was that? There was a 2D sort of Metroidvania game where you played as a mermaid. It was like Nautica or Aquatica or something like that. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But I wonder if this is going to be anything like that. We've got a mermaid meter at the bottom that seems to be going up and down. Is that our speed? Because yeah, shift makes us swim faster. I'm guessing we don't need to breathe because we are a thing. There's your food. We don't need to influence the fish people. Get off your lazy mermaid ass and catch your own food. It's neat seeing an aquatic game in the Source engine. Not a lot of people try underwater stuff, which is a shame, because as I've mentioned many times, I really like anything with a sort of aquatic, nautical setting or feel. Those bands on her arm just seem to clip right through. Also, her arms are kind of weird and, like, creepy. Let's rise from our chasm. Now, I don't actually know where we're going. I just know that we're looking for fish people. Presumably the fish people now live on land, going by that little long-winded cutscene, and there's a boat. I wonder if the fish people are cannibals like all other fish, and they just eat fish. Excuse me. I'd also like to point out that this mermaid lady has a very redundant butt. It just sort of sticks out for no reason. It makes it look like she has back problems. This is most definitely a boat. Can I do anything with the boat? Can I climb the boat? Can I sprint out of the water really fast and jump on the boat? That is not something I'd want to walk out onto the deck to find. Help me! Oh, we're suffocating. Let me just fucking crawl my ass back in the water. And it seems from our little mermaid picture there that we took the head damage. So, flopping on the boat didn't seem to do anything. I tried my best to hop on the deck and flop like a fish. Let's head towards this lighthouse, I guess. And yet she can breathe just fine when we do this. Look at her fishy face. She's like, oh, hey there. Didn't see you following me. Oh, there's something over here. Doesn't seem to be a lot of life in this ocean. Is that where we came from? Remnants of the ancient fish civilization before they grew lungs. Descended from the deep ones. Oh, my head grew back. Oh yeah, some mad mermaid air. Oh, okay, that would have hurt. Belly flopping straight back down. Where did that buoy I was looking for go? Some mad mermaid drift. Oh, there's something over there. But it only appears in my peripheral. If I look at it, it goes away. I should probably point out that none of our other keys do anything. We can sprint swim, and that's about it. And also we can go up. Oh, I can't do a backflip. Something about that horrible, like, squashing sound she makes when she crawls on land. Alright, so this is the edge of the world. You can tell because there's no plants over there. So somehow I have to influence these dreams by asking them if they sprechen the German. Or sprechen the Deutsch. Actually, so left click makes us go into stealth mode, where we become invisible. We seem to have found the depressing black and white world that Last Zombie took place in, because apparently all of these Half-Life short stories take place in the same universe, including Last Zombie. I saw a fishman up there. Are we supposed to grow legs or something on land? I was hoping she'd just, like, face first flop off the edge, but that would require too much physics. I guess we'll just head down their waterways. Hey, look, the fishman. Question? So we've got a dialogue tree, and the dialogue tree is ask question or leave. Show me your flashback. I was just a young, randy soldier fish. A trigger fish, if you will. P.S. I am the Reverend and totally not the Son. I don't want to fight. Oh god. The turn-based combat system. I was not expecting this to turn into an RPG combat system. Okay, so I get health back when I'm not getting hit. This is another thing that people don't try to do in the Source engine very often, and it's pretty obvious why. I'm just gonna hang out here for a while. I can't influence this fishman. Looks like my health regenerates over time. Thought I could climb up here, maybe. So apparently being invisible does not stop me from being seen. Good, now I'm trapped in here forever. I don't think we really influenced their dreams, unless that's talking about chapter 1 coming up, and that was actually the prologue we were in. Kind of weird that the entire world is black and white except for in a small circle around us. I was right, you can use that to phase through things. I'm gonna fucking die before I even get up these stairs. What? I get a close up on that smug face. Look at her, she's like, I totally got to do what I want. So the sun has basically created the Order of Dagon, a fanatical cult. Well, that's all, I guess. She sounds like a lobster being dragged across the beach. Excuse me, Mr. Crab. Like being tasty. Maybe I can bring you some fish tacos. Excuse me, Mr. Fisherman, do you have any tacos? Bet there's a taco place right there. Oh, it's like split right down the middle there on the edge. Excuse me, sir. Seriously, there could not be nothing possibly appealing about this mermaid if you saw her crawling around on land. Like some sort of dying insect. Okay. Landed on one of these poles. And the poles are in. Fish tacos are in the lead. Well, I think this will pretty much do it for water. It's pretty weird, but I don't think it's offensively awful like Last Zombie. It's just a bizarre game where people talk to a mermaid and worship the elemental spirit of fire. So yeah, this is available from, you know, ModDB. Get all the, any source engine mod if you got a source engine game. And this is water. It's pretty weird. If you ever wanted to play a game as a mermaid and talk to fish people, then this is the game for you. I've been Shadefire. This is Water. I'll see you all around next time. She looks into your soul with her fishy eyes.